All right, guys, welcome back to Maverick's Point of View. Welcome back, welcome back. So, actually, I just made the gold video. I forgot that I went over silver last week too in the same video. This week I decided to separate it. So, last week, as you guys seen, quite honestly, this silver just was disrespectful. Silver did not respect the technicals that we were looking at. It kind of just chose this level to stop at, which is what happened last time here. So, this right here is what happened. So what I did was this is why I wait for retest. All right. So when I saw that this didn't happen, I realized that that wasn't a good move. And also when I saw that this is Monday, so Sunday, Monday, starting down here was not a good look for any buying opportunities. That's why you always wait for the bounce. Otherwise, you're taking a risk, which is also fine too. If you're willing to take the risk, take the risk. But for me, when I seen the day start off like this for the week, I'm like, it's not looking good for silver buys. I don't even really trade silver. I kind of mark it up because it's been hyped. But long story short, it disrespected this. Like it just did what it wanted to. And normally, when this level broke, this should have happened. So I don't like silver right now. It's not being respectful to technicals, and you'll see for me anything that doesn't respect technicals, I'm not playing with because why would I mess with this, which is being disrespectful to the technicals when I could just mess with gold, which is respecting it. Just saying. So this is going to be a very short video because there's not really much to go over. If you guys want to take part in silver, by all means go ahead. I've never really traded it for this reason, but what I'll do is so in truth be told, this actually happened. It just doesn't look like that. It's very icky. Very icky. So now that this didn't happen, so you got this going on. And I'll even remove this level because obviously it's irrelevant. And what we'll do is I'll remove this too. I just wanted to show you guys what it bounced off of. Because when you're looking at the chart, you're never gonna see a point where it's like, oh my god, what happened? Like I still knew what happened, you know what I mean? But I haven't taught y'all this way of looking at it yet, so I'm not gonna go over that. But yeah, if it doesn't do the moves, I don't take it. That's why I draw the moves out for y'all. So if it don't do it, I don't take it. Keep it simple. Keep it stupid simple. That's one of the rules in the trading course. Again, the trading course, I've been putting out the mini course. I have a few videos. I just uploaded another one yesterday. I'm gonna upload the rest of them. But if you don't see your moves, don't take the trade, bro. That's the whole point of trading, to keep it simple. That's why we do the move. So if you don't see it look like that, don't take it. If you want to take it, that's on you. But also deal with the consequences of those actions. So I'm not even gonna draw anything else. Like this is what I would look for this week. I have a funny feeling it's gonna do this and then eventually go back up. But hey, remember, the market is not about your feelings. It does not care about you. The bankers do not care about you. The bankers care about them and lining their pockets. So that's why they do things like this and mass sell so they can take your money. So if I'm y'all, I'm not trading this, but if you do want to, those are the few moves that you would look out for. And let's just see what happens. You know, that's what these charts are about. Just like kind of watching and seeing over time. And if the moves happen, great, you take action. If they don't, you kind of just let it pass on. Don't be mad. There's always opportunity. There's always other charts. As I've shown y'all, gold, oil did great last week. I seen it and I was waiting for it for the last 2 weeks or maybe 3 weeks. So when I seen it, it gapped crazy and I didn't expect that. But hey, it is what it is. Let me see if I can show y'all that. All right, so this is oil. I don't have it marked up for y'all yet, so I'm going to show y'all what I was looking at. Dang. I don't want this video to be long, but I also wanted to show y'all this. So, this is what's crazy about oil. We're just going to mark this up real quick. There's going to be a free markup for y'all. It's all free, but keep in mind, we're on the monthly time frame right now. 1 month. Each one of these bricks, bars, candles is a month. Like, oil had an historical month already. The month just started, bro. Like, this is how the month started out. So that's what I first saw. When I was looking at it, what I had was boom. And now I was looking at it on the weekly because I was trying to find some opportunity for it. And I'll clean this up a little bit more. All right. So what I had originally was on my other chart, this, this, this. So if you were to make the whole pocket, I guess it would look like that. You could just do this. Boom. All right. And then one here. And the one here. All right. So all I did was mark up my zones where buyers and sellers were previously and the significant points of volume in the market. So when I see big movement, that's where I like to draw it. Where you see big wicks, big movement, that's where you draw your levels, aka zones, whatever you want to call them. Your pockets, as I like to say. So I missed oil here because I wasn't really looking at it before that. Then once it got here, that's when about they stopped letting us trade metals on the prop firm. So this was happening going back and forth. And I was like, all right, once it gets up here, once I had an alert, I was like, once it gets up here, then I'll take an opportunity. Now I had to wait for the day to close, which looked like this, right? So let's move in a little bit. So I waited for the day to close, which was Friday. So Friday close, unfortunately, in futures, that's what it is, a futures prop form, you can't hold trades. So I couldn't put a trade up here and then hold it. Even if I put a trade up here, it would have just closed out. So I was like, all right, when Monday comes back open, I'll jump in. Monday came back open and it started up here. So the market started up here. That's why you see this is a black bar. The market gapped all the way up here. So if you really think about it, the market started off Sunday gapping 10%. That's crazy. So I was like, all right, I'll wait for the day to settle and I'll pay attention to it. So I actually got in like right here on this day and I made like 8K on one count, like 9K in the other. Which is nothing really big, but you know, it's big to some people. So hey, the point is I jumped in, seized the opportunity, saw the opportunity, and I took a little bit, but I did not expect it to do this quickly. Right? This is now obviously this is Iran and all that stuff. And secretly that's why this is happening. Asset props up. You know what I'm saying? They're propping up assets, but we're gonna get into that later. The point I'm trying to make is these if you look at this, bro, remember each one of these month, like these are months. So this month got knocked out, this month got knocked out, this month got knocked out, and this month we're here now, bro. You're literally knocking out four significant monthly points in one candle in 1 week. That's not normal. So when you start to see moves like that, you kind of just pace yourself. You know what I'm saying? Wait for the market to settle. So now wait for the market to settle and see where I'm gonna get back in on oil. But man, that was a great opportunity. Anyway, I had to show y'all that because once again, these things prove up for any chart. And if the technicals don't work on the chart, by the way, that was still simple to see. Like I knew that was going to happen because I was like, as soon as it gets above this level, it's going to go here. And then as soon as it gets above this level, we're going to go crazy and keep going. I just didn't think the market would start up here. You know what I'm saying? On a Sunday. So either way, I made money. It was a great opportunity, but I'm really taking this opportunity to show y'all that all charts follow the same. Everything is the same. It's all buyers versus sellers. It's all technical analysis, diving in the charts, drawing up on the charts like this. You can literally trade anything you want, just like this. I just make sure that if I'm looking at a chart, I only follow charts that actually respect the technical. So when gold was moving slow last week, oil was going crazy. Silver was moving slow, oil was going crazy. There's other charts going crazy. So if you lock in the skill set, you'll realize that you can literally unlock everything, unlock your future, unchain yourself because you can literally decide whatever you want to trade, whenever you want to trade, however you want to trade, wherever you're at, right? You could do crypto, you could do oil, you could do commodities, any other commodities, you could do metals, like the energy. That's what oil is considered energy. You can do so many different things and trade so many different things. Like the power is really in your hands. So I challenge y'all, if y'all don't know already, to learn the skill set. I also challenge you, if you do know, to master this skill set. Don't just disrespect it because of whatever you've seen. If you saw people promoting it and they're really just affiliate marketing companies, that's not trading. That's not what trading is. That's not what trading is about. Focus on the skill set of trading. That's what unlocks you and will free you. And I hope you listen and pay attention to, because by 2030, opportunity is going to go down and the rich are going to be rich already. So they are eliminating middle class. and I'm hoping that you're not going to be stuck there. So anyway, this has been Maverick's point of view. I went over silver and oil today. So again, silver recap. This is what we're looking at for silver. All right. So thank you for tuning in. This has been Maverick's point of view, and I'm out. Peace, y'all.